I remind myself that I do this and start talking. I got to do this. Dennis Simpson, Miss Jana Cook. Always a pleasure to have you. Where the heck are we today?
Isn't this beautiful? We're out in the middle of nowhere.
No, it's not nowhere. I can see nowhere over there, but where is? This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. And listen, having a lot of friends that are realtors, when I say, let's meet out in the woods, and she's like, yeah, I know exactly where that is. I sold a house over here. I sold a lot over here. Whatever, right? We are in a subdivision called Devaka. Let's cut to the chase. 284 subdivisions in Hot Springs Village, 519 miles of roads, about 520. And now the one we're sitting on right now just happens to not be paved, but it paved right over there. It's no big deal. This is actually a 5.6 acre lot behind us. And I had a group of investors from Florida call me back in the 2000s, and they wanted to buy a block of 10, just give us the standard third acre. And what on earth are you talking about? And I showed my naivety because apparently in Florida, it's flat, they just block them out and that's what they do, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And just sell them by the dozen or whatever. I mean, literally.
A subdivision lot, yeah.
I love Florida, but it doesn't look like this. But anyway, this is a 5.6 acre lot that we're sitting in front of. You just sold a home in this area. Mm-hmm. And what was that like?
It's a beautiful home on 5.67 acres, and it's just up the road. It's got a tennis court. Big, beautiful place.
A tennis court. Mm-hmm. On the 5.6?
Yes.
Really?
In the village. Mm-hmm.
And if I'm not mistaken, it's kind of sitting on a little ridge bump.
It is, and occasionally the cows from the farm down below escape and get onto the tennis court.
Really? Well, and I'll tell you the other part of that too. Just down the hill from that is that the middle fork of the Saline River? It is, isn't it? Yeah. So I mean, it backs up to. We have it all in Hot Springs Village. That's not an exaggeration. You may have seen a whole lot of homes on the east end that are, relatively third acre and new homes. But at the same time, we have this where if you want natural living, yeah, we got it for you here, right? Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. I love this spot. If you could see what we're seeing, there's moss-covered rocks and trees and stumps, and it's just divine. And actually, I imagine we may have the occasional bug too, but I imagine a little later on today, we'll probably have some deer coming up here pretty close to
Most likely. Yeah, absolutely.
And by the way, a good prepared realtor whooped out her bug spray.
Of course. Got to have your bug spray.
I'm sorry, whooped. That's a South Arkan. Janae gets it too. So let's talk the range, because I want to talk about the wide variety of housing. You could buy this raw land. There's both sides of the street. You could, just 2 blocks down that way, there's a cul-de-sac that backs up down to the river again. Beautiful homes there. You could be remote like this and on your own cul-de-sac, or you could
be in the middle of the, some of the homes in the east side are very close together.
Yeah.
As the village goes.
By that standard. But now, and one of the things that Diane and I found is that when we would just go looking around, we would wander through Diamante and go, my goodness, this is nice, because they're typically half-acre lots. Is that right?
A little larger, yeah, typically,
really?
Yes.
Okay, mm-hmm. And you have?
I do have a listing in Diamante right now. It's a very affordable home, and it is not directly on the course, but it is in the Diamante subdivision.
But in Diamante?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's back up. There are 9 golf courses, 11 lakes, but of those 9 golf courses, one of them is private?
It is, yes.
It's private. So it's inside the gates, but it's private inside the gates. You have to be a member of Diamante. Now, there are fees, right? Or are there?
Yes, there are fees associated with any home that's inside of the Diamante subdivision.
But I had heard somebody say you can pay them for the first 3 years and choose to opt in or opt out after that?
4 years.
4 years.
Mm-hmm.
4 years, really?
Mm-hmm.
How big is the house?
2,600 square feet.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Relatively contemporary?
Nice, yeah. 3 bedroom, 2 bath. And with a 2-car garage and a huge storage room underneath on the lower level.
Is it a walkout?
No.
No, it's just got a large storage room underneath it.
Yeah, you can kind of pull your golf cart around the back. It's a nice little storage area.
And how much are the dues?
With your POA and your Diamante, it's approximately $900 a month.
Okay.
And I think Diamante's a great value for someone that's going to use the club.
Now, we always throw these numbers out and we don't always tell what's included. I don't always know what's included. Do you get a food allowance or a golf, or you pay for golf?
It's your golf.
What? Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that includes your golf fee.
Yes.
You have
there's some
there are tiers.
Exactly. There are different tiers, but in generally speaking, with POA and Diamante fees, it's approximately $900 a month.
So the POA is typically 110,
Mm-hmm.
so 780 or something like that. I get the picture. But and once again, you have the option after a few years of backing out if you don't want to do that. But I hadn't thought about it with unlimited golf. And like I say, they have tiers. Sometimes it includes the pool. Sometimes it includes the tennis. It's its own little country club inside a country club, kind of, per se, inside the world's largest gated community. And so you've got that. Now, that's a smaller house. What does it go for per square foot, roughly?
$160.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it in pretty good shape? I mean,
it's in great shape. It's in great shape.
Really?
Yeah. It is a darling little house. It's probably the best priced house in all of Diamante.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And don't get me wrong, over on the golf course up near the clubhouse, there are some monsters, and they're very large, expensive homes. Yeah. But still, it's just stinking beautiful. It's really nice.
Yes.
Now let's take that on one side. You have something over on Ponce, don't you?
Yes.
Ponce Golf Course. I'm sorry.
Yes. On Ponce, I have a large home on the 18th green of Ponce de Leon.
With an amazing view.
Incredible view.
A 3-story view, you might say.
It is. Yeah. It's a stunning home. And with one of the nicest views, easy walk over to the clubhouse. Beautiful home.
Go over to the clubhouse and get you a club sandwich or a beer or a whatever, right?
Exactly.
Oh, it's magnificent. And that one's going for roughly
$700.
$700. Okay. And once again, gorgeous, stunning house, but it you got to make it your own, you know. And I wonder, let me ask you, and this is just completely off topic real quick. Imagine that, me. What would you allocate? You know, you buy a brand new house, very few people are going to come in and say, let's paint it. Well, 5 years old, a lot of people say, well, let's paint it. What would you allocate for customization or making it yours?
Depending upon the age of the home and all those things, just like a little facelift, paint, and some things like that, you could probably get by with $2,500.
Really?
Depending upon the house. And if it just needs a little a little facelift, a little updating, changing out holes on the drawers, that kind of thing.
And that makes a big difference.
It does.
It sounds silly. Yeah. It really sounds silly, but it does.
Even changing out doorknobs. I mean, things like that can really make a big. I mean, that'd be at the low end of the spectrum. I mean, you can spend $200,000.
Sure, yeah, you can spend your whole value if you want to do that. I was just thinking also. I saw a older home the other day. And when Cooper put in cabinets, they were nice cabinets.
Yes,
they were. I mean, that's not an exaggeration by any stretch. They were. I'm still using some of them every day, and I think, how do you update those? You just put on different doors.
Yeah, different doors, different poles. Yeah. A lot of people update the hinges, and just little things like that. And they're beautiful. When
we moved into our lake house, we had, and it was vintage 1983. I mean, it was, mauve carpet or white carpet, mauve walls, oak trim, the whole 9 yards. And one of the things that we did that was one of the best updates I ever wouldn't have thought of is we changed out the doors. We went to the 5-panel doors as opposed to the solid oak doors, which are so 70s, 80s disco shag rug era. If you know what I'm not dating myself, am I, Janae?
No, not at all.
Janae's so much younger. She knows. Yeah, right. she may not know about the disco era. Tell me your bargain de jour. What's the best house you got per dollar?
I have.
Although that Diamante sounds really good.
I have 2 really great little houses, but my favorite little house is at 1 Horrenia Circle, and it was
Far West End.
It's kind of mid over by Fresno and
it's not far from the Catholic Church.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly. And it is just a darling house. It's about 1,700 square feet. It's got a beautiful fireplace. It's all on one level. It's flat. It's got a newer roof. It's got all new windows, and that's selling for $199,000.
What?
Yeah, and it is a great little house.
What's the surrounding area? It's pretty nice around there?
It is beautiful. There's right next to it is common property. Nobody's ever going to build there.
Mhm.
And it's wooded. It's just gorgeous. I love that street.
And if we wanted to talk to Janae about this, what number would we call?
We'd call 501-617-9747.
And I wouldn't delay. I would call Janae. We've had this conversation. It's a running joke. It's a great little line, but it is so true. I tell people every time, they're like, oh, well, we're going to fix our house up first and we're going to change this color. Stop. Don't spend that money that really many times doesn't. I guarantee you, I'm assuming, I'm not going to talk for you anymore. How many times have you walked into a house, seen updates people have done, spent good money on, and you thought, I could have saved you that?
Yeah. Oh, very, very often.
Really?
Yeah. I always appreciate it when I get a call. Sometimes people call me 6 months early and they say, well, what would you do if I was, if you were me? I said, well, probably not. Generally, probably not much.
Yeah. Well, and so as someone who you list the homes and then you sell the homes, you'll do both part of the deals. But as somebody who lists them and sells them, when you walk in to sell them and you think, wow, the owner really put a lot of money in this particular paint job, and the new buyer walks in and goes, I'd love it if it wasn't this color. And you're like, oh.
I run into that all the time.
Really?
Yeah, all the time.
And don't get me wrong. I understand. It's well-meaning, well-intentioned. And I think a lot of times what happens is that the people that are actually doing those changes, that's the updates they've been wanting to do the whole time they lived there, right?
Yeah.
Well, okay. And you said you had two. What was the other one?
The other one is a cute one over on North Pago. It is...
which is the north side of Lake DeSoto. It's just across the lake and down from the fire station.
It is just over 1,000 square feet, and that's listed at $165. And it is a darling little house. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath.
Very, very contemporary. I mean, very kept up to date kind of thing.
Yes. Yeah. Been kept up and just really a nice big back deck, and it is a cute little house and very affordable.
I have a fascinating topic we're going to discuss next. But you're going to have to come back because I want to ask you, and I know you'll have the answers about downsizing.
Okay.
Because when you talk about 1,000 square feet, that's probably about what most people would say. I don't want to go beneath that. Okay. Well, then what does that get you and all that? Come back. Hot Springs Village, Dennis Simpson, Hot Springs Village Venues. My friend, just Miss Janae. Come back to the woods. We'll see you here. 501-617-9747. Whether you're buying, selling, or just considering. Oh, we don't need a realtor yet. Yes, you do. Don't delay. Call Janae. 501-617-9747.
Hot Springs Village Venues is brought to you by KVRE at 92.9 and streaming worldwide on iHeartRadio. KVRE is your family-owned local hometown radio station, so be sure and tune in for live local programming, news, sports, and information every day at 92.9. HSV Radio. HSV Radio is heard every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. or streaming on any of the major platforms. Hot Springs Village Radio is an eclectic mix of music, motivation, great music history, and Saturday morning fun. Join us every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. 92.9. And brought to you by the Hot Springs Village Voice, Hot Springs Village only newspaper, also serving all of Saline and Garland County. Your local newspaper for local events. No one else has more local news than the Hot Springs Village Voice about the Hot Springs Village area. Sign up today at hsvvoice.com or call 501-623-6397. Again, that's 501-623-6397. Located at 3576 North Highway 7 in Hot Springs Village, Arkansas, just in front of Walmart. Brought to you by Gotta Go Vacations. www.gottagovacations.com. Troy Woods and Patrick Cunningham at 501-204-4805 can help you with any of your travel needs. Patrick and Troy have been airline stewards for decades, and their experience and their travel can serve you well. GottaGoVacations.com, again, that's GottaGoVacations.com, can help you book the perfect tour for you, whether it's a riverboat cruise up the Mississippi or the Rhine. These guys are who you need to call. 501-204-4805. Troy or Patrick, 501-204-4805. GottaGoVacations.com. D&D Village Properties. Hot Springs Village only short-term rental with over 2,100 five-star reviews. All properties are lakefront. They include complimentary kayaks, hot tub, pet-friendly, and a stunning view of the lake. Visit DD Village Prop today for your vacation getaway.